Hello, Nate Mackers. Welcome to this Sunday's episode of Sunday Stories with Staff. We are so excited to introduce you to this week's reader. Drum roll, please. Our guest this week is the one and only...
Hello and welcome to Sunday Stories, quarantine style. We wanted to keep bringing you our Sunday stories and our interviews, and Mackie would have been sad. So we're keeping it going. It took us a little bit to figure it out, but thank goodness for technology. And welcome, Miss Mendez and Miss Carro. Thank you for being here today and working this out with us. We're so happy to see your faces. It wasn't hard for us to get in our pajamas today for this one. And we're going to start with our interviews, but I'm just so happy that you are here. You can see it may look like Miss Mendez is at school because she's got a whole thing happening behind her, but you can see she's been busy teaching. I know Miss Carro has been too, but she opted for a different spot today, and I'm in my normal happy place, my new office right here that I've constructed for myself with happy things. So, welcome, and we're going to just start with our very first question, and the first question is, why did you become a teacher? Who wants to start us off?
You want to go with Mendez?
Yeah. Well, I've always loved children since I was young, always taking care of cousins and neighborhood kids. So we used to play school when I would take care of them. So I've always had a passion for working with children.
Wonderful, wonderful. You can tell that you've got your whole setup behind you, and I love it. Miss Carro?
Mine is so similar. I remember being in kindergarten saying, I want to be a teacher when I get older, especially a kindergarten teacher. I've always loved babies, and I used to babysit. I remember babysitting when I was as young as 12 years old, and I still like to babysit and be around kids. They just make me so happy, and I've always known I wanted to be a teacher.
Well, I love the fact that we have two of our amazing kindergarten crew here, and I love that they wanted to do it together, and I know they like to work together and plan together and have such a good relationship, so our kindergartners are so lucky to have you. Yeah. All right, question 2. It doesn't get easier. Ready? What is a special talent that you might have that you think we all should know about?
Well, I don't know if it's a talent, but I'm very fortunate that I'm able to speak Spanish fluently, and I understand it. I grew up bilingual, so I think that would be my special gift that I have.
I would agree with you because you are such a resource for our entire staff. I know poquito enough to get me by this much, but once that amount is exhausted, I know I can come to you, and we're grateful to have you because of that. So I'm going to call it a talent for sure.
Come in handy.
All right, Miss Carro.
My special talent, I would say, is baking. I love to bake. I like baking all different new recipes. Anytime it's somebody's birthday, I always find a great excuse to bake them something. So,
well, then how come I have not gotten any?
You're on my list.
Perfect. I might get them in sooner than later, hopefully.
Yes, I'll drop them on your doorstep.
Perfect. We have a little extra time built in for that right now. All right. Next question. If you were not a teacher, what job would you dream of having?
I think my other choice that I was leaning towards was nursing. I wanted to work in a hospital and, again, kind of work with people and help people. So nursing was probably the next thing I was looking at.
I can see that. You're such a caregiver, always checking on everyone, making sure everyone's okay. And quietly supporting whatever is happening around us. I love that about you. So I can totally see that.
I think mine goes along with my special talent. My dream has always been to have my own bakery. I think that would be so fun. So if I wasn't a teacher, I think I would want to open up a little bakery and I could bake all day and just be really fun to do that.
I can see you in like the white and the little white, something like this, and your big smile with flour all over your cheek. I'm having a vision of you in your bakery.
Oh, it'd be great. I love it.
I love it. So, and you have that sweet personality that goes along with all the things that you bake. So I can see it totally. All right, this is a new question that we needed to get. It's a special quarantine edition. So, what have you been doing in quarantine to keep yourself busy and positive?
I have my pet Shelby, my dog, who I walk almost every day, depending on the weather, and keeping busy with things around the house, and as well working with the kids on Zoom and trying to do some lessons during the week. But mostly just enjoying my dog and doing things around the house.
Agreed. I bet your dog, like my two, are super thrilled with the quarantine, that they're getting so much attention.
Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't. She looks at me sometimes like, why aren't you at work? This is my nap time. So, but it's been great just spending some extra time with her.
Yeah, I bet. Mm-hmm. All right, Miss Carro.
I have also been able to see my kids every day on Zoom, and that's been great to keep me busy and seeing their faces, saying hi, teaching them different lessons, reading them stories. But I've also been able to hang out with my family a lot, and we go on walks every day and try to go for different walks we've never gone on and explore different parts of the area. That's been nice just to get outside every day.
Yeah, I think that's the part that has kept my son and I sane is we try and get out for a 3 to 5 mile walk, and we're doing what you're doing. We're trying to explore the area, this beautiful area that we live, even further than we have. And so I think it's helped us to appreciate just being outside and seeing faces. We're socially distant,
Exactly.
but just seeing another face is a person that's not
face
I'm seeing every day. And so I think that it helps fill us up a little bit. So yeah. All right, last question. And the one we always ask is, what is your favorite book or author?
Mine would be just Eric Carle. I love all his books, not one specific. I just think he's so talented, and the kids really respond well to his books.
Agree. He captures that age group, that young age group so well. And his artistry I think that it's one of those that will always be classic and inspiring to others. There are so many people who launched from his collage type of artistry in his books. So he's really definitely at one of the top, for sure, inspiring children's authors.
For this one, when I thought about the question, the first book that came to mind was one I remember my mom and my dad reading to me when I was younger, and I happened to have it at my house. So the Tiki Tiki Tembo book.
Yes.
And I haven't read it in forever, and so I reopened it and I read it, and it just brought all these memories back that I didn't realize I loved so much about this story. It's like
a rap. It's like the first Rembo, no so Rembo. Yeah, you can make it for like the modern age. I can see you doing that, Miss Carro. I challenge you to do that for CCSD Reads. There's a new challenge to read aloud and hashtag it CCSD Reads. All of you do that too. I already have mine up, my bedtime for Batman. So now you have to do Tiki Tiki Tembo.
Perfect. I have time. I'll do it.
All right. All right. The interview is over, and these ladies have brought you a brand new book that will be in the library. Not going to tell you what it is, but I am going to be holding the book up, and they're going to be reading it. So we're hoping this is going to go well, but if not, it'll be fun and lighthearted. And even if we're a little bit of a hot mess, I'm hoping that you're going to appreciate it. So sit back, and here we go.
Today we're going to be reading a new book called You Don't Want a Unicorn written by Amy Dykman and illustrated by Liz Climo. You don't want a unicorn. Wait! You were gonna wish for a unicorn, weren't you? Wishing for a unicorn is a big mistake. Just step away and uh-oh, things are about to get
poof! Ugly, trust me.
Sure, having a unicorn seems fun at first. All right, super fun. Fine, it's awesome, okay?
But it's not worth it. What you don't know is unicorns shed and scratch. And no matter how hard you try,
Unicorns can't be house trained. Trust me, you don't want that.
don't even get me started on the jumping, the chewing, and the burping.
Hey, not bad. You probably could pull this off. If it wasn't for the biggest, top secret, nobody knows about it problem with having a unicorn.
Unicorns live in groups, and when a unicorn gets lonely, ding, 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 it calls a friend. Poof! Nope, right where you're thinking this could be double super fun.
Poof! There's another. Poof! And another. Poof! And another. Great. You've unleashed the most destructive force in the universe.
Unicorn party! Unicorns rule.
I told you. Why didn't you trust me? Quick, grab your piggy bank, run. You have to wish them away.
Plip, 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 plip. Poof, 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 poof. Phew.
Yeah, that one needs to go back too. It's for the best. Trust me. Blip.
Poof. Aw, cheer up. You could get a goldfish or a nice rock or
Uh-oh. Stop! You don't want one of those either. Trust. Blip.
Poof. Oh, getting tired. I think it's time for bed.
All right, that was such a good book. It's sleepy time.
Have a good night.
Vegas PBS has put out curriculum-based programming from March 30th through April 3rd for all ages, pre-K through 12th grade. Go to vegaspbs.org to check it out. Looking for a way to stay even more connected with Nate Mack? Like us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/NateMacES. Here you will find special posts and videos from your NateMac teachers, interesting articles to keep you up to date with what's happening in education and our school district, as well as lots of fun content as well. We hope to see you there. Don't forget to check in with your teacher at least once a week and know that we're here for you. From your specialists to your administrators to your teachers, we are only an email away. You can find all of our emails at the NateMac website. Grown-ups, the time has come to tuck in your little cubs. Head on over to the NateMac website and check the school-wide weekly announcements as well as your teacher's website.
We can't wait to hear from you online next week. If you have any special questions for me, Mackie, email them through to Miss Giuliano and she'll get them to me and I'll get back to you with an answer. We miss you terribly and can't wait to see you soon. We love you. Have a wonderful night. Good night, everyone. Mwah.